Hello everyone, welcome back. This is part 2 on how to make a maze game in Scratch. Let's start. So first, when the player switches to level 2, we have switched the backdrop. So what I'm going to do, like whenever he switches to level 2, I'll broadcast the new message called level 2. Okay, so now I'm going to go to this and I will go to his initial position. So when his initial position is x 122 and y minus 130, I'm gonna drag that into the touching star block. Yes, so to yeah, you lose. And just drag yeah, so as soon as we switch to level 2, it comes back to the beginning. Okay, so now what we want in the level 2, we want to make a different backdrop. So first I'm going to go to the backdrops. I'll rename this as level 1. I'm going to duplicate the same backdrop. And now I'm going to do is that there's going to be a key in the place where the star is right now, and the star is going to be locked in a box. So you'll have to get the key and unlock the star to pass the level. So first of all, I'm going to choose my key sprite. Yeah, so this key I'm gonna place it here. I'm gonna make it to the same 198. Yeah, the same position of the star, and then minus 130, I mean 136. Yeah, so it's in the exact same position of the star, and like change it a little bit. Yeah, 189, maybe this one. Yeah, so now I'm going to make a variable. I'm gonna call this. So what this variable is gonna do is if the person or the player has got the key, then only he will be able to unlock the star. So I'll name it key level 2. Yeah, key level 2, L2. So that's what I named it. So now in this, I'm gonna just clean up blocks so it's all nice. And then I'm gonna do when I receive level 2, and then set key L2 to 0. I'm gonna add, just duplicate that forever. If I'll remove this and I'll add touching key. What I'll do is I'll set key L2 to 1. Okay, actually I can set it to no and then yes. Yeah. Yeah, and the key sprite, when green flag clicked, we want it to hide, and then I'm gonna use when I receive level 2 show. Yeah. Level 2, and then yeah, for the star I'm going to like make it go inside this part. I'm gonna make it go there. So I'm just gonna drag the star for the positions. So when I receive level 2, I will add a go to block, and then I'm gonna drag it back there. And when green flag clicked, I'll go to this place. Yeah, so now the star is there. So now what is happening is this box is a part of the backdrop, like this backdrop sprite. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna make like the box a separate sprite so it'll be easier. I'm gonna delete this box from here. Actually, I'm gonna copy it and then delete it. So I'm gonna paint this new sprite. I'll call it the box of level 2, the box L2, and then I'm gonna make two costumes. So one of them will be the closed costume. I'm gonna paste it. Yeah. And then make it the same coordinates. 0, 0. Yeah. And then I'll make another costume that says open. So whenever they get the key, the box opens so that the player can go in and get the star. So what I'm going to do in the open is that this box, I will just delete this box and then not delete, yeah, delete it, and then I'm gonna like draw another box. You can use shift to draw completely straight lines. Yeah, let me check if it's same as the old box so I can position it properly. Move it a little to the top, and this is the open. I'm gonna like stretch it a little bit so that it looks same just like the old box. A little bit up, yeah, and that's fine. So now there are two costumes to this box. One is the closed one and the other one is the open. So what I will be doing is when green flag click, hide, and then when I receive level 2 I will show, and then I'm gonna just when green flag clicked always switch costume to the closed. Okay, now in the backdrop sprite what I'm going to do is add another when green flag. I don't need a green flag. I'm gonna add when I receive level 2 and then switch costume to level 2, and then when green flag lit switch it to level 1. Okay, so yeah, now what we want to do is if the player gets the key, we want to set level 2 to yes. Yeah, we set that already. Okay, so in the key, not in the key, in the box, I'm going to add when green flag click forever, grab an if statement. I'm going to operators, take an equals, variables, and then if key L2 equals to yes, I'm going to duplicate the switch costume block and I'll set it to open. So, yeah. So, and then I'm just gonna drag, no, not this, yeah, I'm gonna drag this into the key sprite. So, if key L2 equals to yes, I will hide the sprite so that the person has got the key. And then in the player sprite, instead of this if touching backdrop, I'm gonna just replace this with a or. I'm gonna do if touching backdrop or touching the box because that's kind of like the part of the touch the box, it hide, like you lose the game. So okay, yeah, when green flag click we've set key level 2 to no. Okay, we're not gonna set it when I receive level 2. I'm just gonna put it in this green flag. Yeah. So it like we want the star to hide again. Okay, yeah. In the when I receive level 2, I'm just gonna copy this if touching star and delete what's on the bottom. And then I'm gonna drag this into the if touching in I mean into the when I receive level 2. So again we want to go to the initial positions. Now as the person is past level 2, now we'll broadcast a new message which will be level 3. So and then set level to 3, switch backdrop to, we'll make another backdrop. And then actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this play sound because we already have a background music and then there'll be too many sounds. Just clean up the blocks. Yeah, and then in the star, when I receive level 3, when I receive level 3, we're not going to do anything. We're just going to keep the star in there because we don't want to do anything much when I receive level 3. So in the level 3, what's going to happen is there are going to be 2 keys that the player has to get. So I'm going to just first hide the key L2 sprite. I guess I'll show both of them actually. So now for the level 3, I'll just duplicate this backdrop, duplicate, and then I'm gonna copy this sprite, again paint it in a new sprite saying box L3, paste it, make it go x0 y0. Yeah, so the box is in the same place again, but what I'm going to do to this box, make it a little bigger so that the key can fit into the box. Yeah, so and this is the box closed costume. There should be, we need another box open costume, so I'm just gonna keep that there and draw it again. I can use it like a reference. Use shift, that, and that. Yeah, I'll stretch it a bit and delete that and put it in there. Okay, so in the backdrop, I'll add when I receive level 3, switch costume to level 3. Yeah, so now this box is a little too big. Not this one, I mean box L3, it's really big, so I'm gonna shrink it a bit. It's closed. Yeah, I'm gonna just make it wider. Yeah. So now, yeah, and then when green flag clicked, I will hide. When I receive level 3 show, I will show. Yeah, and then the key, I'm again when I receive level 3 also, and the key, like whenever it goes to level 3, I will make it go, show it. I'm going to like turn, so turn right maybe 90 degrees. Yeah, so it's like that. And then actually I'm going to remove this and remove the when I receive level 3. I'm just gonna name that key, yeah, just leave that, and then I'm gonna duplicate that and then make this as a separate key for the level 3. So I'm going to do the code for the level 3 in the next video. So I'm done for this video. Bye bye, see you soon.